Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your March 2014 Runescope. My name is Amanda. As always, be sure to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you some more information, a new way, a new kind of slant on your sun sign reading. Or you can schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype and they're $65 for a half-hour session. Just drop me a line at the email address below this video if you want to set something up. I do answer those emails in the order I receive them, and I normally give people about 24 hours to respond back to me. So sometimes it can be a few days before I get to you. I will get back to you, I promise. It just depends on how many people are ahead of you. So I have to be fair and respond to people in the order that they contact me. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, contact me if you want to set something up for March, and we'll get something set up. But let's take a look at how things are going to play out in March for a lot of you Sagittarians. It looks like your focus will be on for some of March anyway, a disruption or argument. And you know, and it'll depend on whether you're male or female, what this is stemming from. For some of you, for you guys, there could be a manipulative female in your life who's causing problems. And, you know, or just not trying to exert her will over you in some way. You know, and this could be a romantic partner, but it could also be, you know, it can be any sort of manipulative female, anyone who kind of goes about things in a backhanded way, or you know, sometimes they're outright liars when this card comes up. I can't, you know, I'm here to help you. So I'm going to tell you, there may be a female in your life who's not being completely honest with you. And, subtly trying to manipulate you into doing things the way that she thinks things should be done. For you ladies, there may be a man in your life who is being selfish and not being honest with you about another woman in his life. You know, this doesn't have to mean that there's an affair going on. It could just be maybe there's information about a past relationship that you don't have all the details about, and he's being less than forthcoming about this situation. And this could be the cause of an argument if you're in a relationship. But some of you, I mean, this will involve maybe information coming out that you didn't have before. So there could be some sort of disruption that kind of starts off this argument. But the advice is to just be patient with the other person. Keep your cool the best that you can. For you guys who are dealing with this manipulative female, it seems like maybe you're with this person just because it feels safe to you. You're not wanting to, maybe you're not wanting to put a lot of effort into emotional relationships right now, and this woman takes the lead and just kind of runs things, and you don't have to do much, and that may be why you're with this person. That's not true love, Sagittarius. That's settling. So, you know, just make sure if you're in a relationship that you are with a person who is contributing to your happiness rather than dragging you down into their negativeness or negativity. Because Sag, I mean, you're not going to flourish in that environment. And you know, if you're creative, which most of you are, your creative spirit is not going to be allowed to soar or find its freedom or find its voice in that kind of environment. You need to be able to express that, and in a relationship that encourages that and encourages you to be independent and find your own way. Sagittarians don't do well in smothering environments. So if you're in a situation where you're feeling smothered by a partner, that's probably not the right partner for you. You are not going to be able to, you're just going to feel stifled. Sagittarius, and I'm not saying Sagittarians can't be in relationships, that's not true at all, but they have to be with a certain kind of person. They have to be with someone who's understanding of their creative gifts and their independence. Because Sagittarius, you're at your best when you are independent or allowed to be independent. But for March, I think that, you know, for a lot of you, this issue may be overspending. Because for those of you who have been in a couple, maybe you've been married for a long time, it could just be this is an argument over somebody spent a lot of money and didn't tell you about it. Maybe you spent a lot of money and you didn't tell your partner about it. And that could be where this issue is coming up. But for a lot of you in March, some of you may get a job opportunity or a new opportunity as far as a creative venture to make some money. This is going to make you very happy. This will involve a partnership. So this could be something that, you know, it could be your partner that gets a new job opportunity, and it's going to be to make a lot of money. Or maybe for those of you who are single, you could very well, you know, maybe this was a past relationship. This was an ex that you were either thinking about or dealing with in some way. But you meet someone new who, and some of you may meet this person at work. So if you've started a new job recently, it could very well be that you single Sages meet someone on the job who may be above you as far as seniority or above you as far as like management. So this could be your boss. Be careful, Sag. Be careful, Sag, if it's your boss. But yeah, there's an opportunity for Sages to make more money in March. And I think this is going to be, if this is a new partnership as far as a creative venture or a business partnership, it's going to be very beneficial. And I think that other people will be involved. So this could be a group thing. If you're a musician, this could be success or an opportunity for your band to make money. You know, if you're an artist and you're working in tandem with other artists on some sort of group project, something's going to come along that would be very beneficial for all of you financially and creatively. So that's awesome. People are also going to be very willing to offer you their resources, offer you their help in March. So if you need help with a creative venture, with some money idea, a way to make new money, this is going to go very well for you. Help you're going to receive in March. I feel like some of you may see some people that you haven't seen in a long time. And you may share some things with them that you haven't shared before. So this could be secrets that you were keeping, or and you can work in reverse as well. You may find out some things that you did not know before. And you may be a little upset by some things that people tell you. Maybe people don't word things in the best way in March. I get that a lot of you Sages are in a transitional period though right now, and maybe people around you are in a transitional period as well. And you know, it's just going to take as long as it takes. That's the message that I get. And this may be something that you are aware of in March. You just kind of accept, you know what? This is just going to take a while. It's going to take as long as it takes, and that's all there is. I don't see you really pushing things. Also in March, I think you're going to realize that maybe there's someone in your life that you don't need to be around anymore. Maybe they're a negative presence. This could be somebody that you've worked with before on a creative project. It could be somebody you were in a relationship with. But you're going to feel like you're going to be better off with this person not in your life anymore. What you can't change about March is actually a wonderful thing. The fires of creativity are going to be burning very bright, Sag. So any creative venture, any creative project that you have been working on or have been planning, March is an ideal time to set off on that journey, to get things going as far as that is concerned. You know, if you have been waiting on some information, or if you needed to, maybe if you weren't sure how to go about something regarding a new project or a new business venture, it seems like there's somebody you can go to for advice who will be able to offer you some suggestions, and very workable suggestions. Very logical suggestions, very logical advice. So you know, and for some of you, this may come from your parents or somebody older than you, somebody who is wise, who has had experience in a lot of things. For those of you who have been wanting to have a child, it's very possible that you could find out that you're going to be a mother or a father in March. So if you don't want that, be sure to take precautions, as I always advise when I see fertility cards. But make sure also that this is a wise step at this juncture in your life, Sagittarius. If you're trying to get pregnant, you know, is that something that's going to be best for you at this time? Or is it something maybe that could be put off for a little bit? Just think about that. What, you know, are you where you want to be? And that's kind of that's a good question for somebody who's contemplating having children. Have you done everything you want to do? Because once the kids come in, that's kind of your life in a lot of ways. I'm not saying you can't have a career, you can't do this and that, but I think it's a lot more difficult with children to try to get to where you want to be career-wise. It's usually a good idea if you can plan it to already be doing what you want to do for a living before kids come into it. So that may be something that you're considering, and that may very well be the advice that you get from someone in your family. And I don't feel that this would be a long way off anyway if you were to delay it. But for a lot of you, this doesn't have to be a pregnancy. This doesn't have to be children. It could just have to do with this creative venture or this new business idea that you have. A new job for some of you. You may be looking to start a new job. But anything creative is well started. New things, new places, new locations, new people. All new things in March are well starred for you, Sagittarius. By the end of March, I see you being very joyous about something. I mean, so this could be, you know, you get the word that you've got the new job. You find out you are pregnant. You find out that you are going to be a father. You find out that you have a gallery has accepted your art and you're going to be doing a show there. You know, there's good news at the end of March. It could be, though, that some people that you thought would be happy for you maybe are not so much happy. And this may be a little disappointing to you. I think that jealousy for some of you could, you know, this could very well be how this plays out for some of you. Could be that some people are just jealous of your success. Unfortunate, but it happens. But I think that you are going to, some people just may be worried for you if this is a big step. You know, maybe you'll have to move to pursue a job opportunity and people are going to be, maybe family members are going to be sad to see you go. For some of you, you may find out that your mom is not doing well physically or health-wise. She may be under the weather. And, you know, you may need to comfort her, go see her, go visit, do something to kind of get this person's spirits up. Could be your mom or someone on your mom's side of the family. There could just be family troubles or friction between you and your family in March, having to do with all these changes going on in your life. And it seems like changes are happening very quickly in your life, Sagittarius. And some people may just feel like, you know, is this ever going to let up? I mean, it's like one thing after another, which is the way life happens sometimes, Sagittarius. Just make sure that you're not rushing into things that you may not be prepared for, because I see that there may be an element of that for some of you. Not everything has to happen tomorrow, today. You fire signs are always like, let's do it today. Well, then you end up with all this stuff on top of you. Sometimes you may end up buried beneath all of these things that you've got going on, or never having time to enjoy all the stuff you have going on, or never being able to complete a project when you've started all of these, you've got all these plates spinning. Don't wear yourself out, Sagittarius, in March. Some of you may need to take a trip that you don't want to take. This could be travel for work or to visit a sick relative. I mean, it could seem to come at an inconvenient time, but you're really not going to be able to put this off. If you do, it will, I don't think you'll feel good about it. Or if you put it off, it may damage your position if it's a work situation. So you know, you'll get through it. There may, you know, if you were traveling for pleasure, there may be some delays as far as flights and things like that. So just kind of be prepared for that. Make sure you allow yourself enough time if you're scheduling flights and things for March for a vacation. But overall, I see March being a very happy month for you. I see you getting some very good news. And something that you've been after for a while will come to fruition, Sagittarius. It'll be different for all of you, but good luck with that. And I will see you again in April.